Let's say that you're a judge. You would log in and you could click on your email address in the upper right-hand corner, and either the tournament is going to show up immediately, but if the tournament does not show up on the first page, you can go down to under judging current ballots and panels. And if you click on that, so when you have everybody there, you will click the start button and it will bring you to your debate ballot or your speech ballot. The competitors will begin to compete and you will write your ballot just as you would write a ballot on paper. You'll notice here it says that the affirmative is 100, the negative is 101. So you could click on number 100 and you could start writing your ballot. Good. Let's try that again. Good speech. Good points. The negative. You can write comments for the negative. Your speech was disorganized. And you can correct the spelling, which I would recommend. Clash with your opponent. Every so often you can click on the Save Feedback button and then it will hold everything in there. When the round is over, you can certainly write your reason for decision here. The AF had a better case. And you've written your feedback. What I've written here is obviously not much. We would like you to write more than that. Realize this, you can continue to edit your feedback until the tournament is over, and I'll show you how to do that in a little bit. But the most important thing we need you to do is we need you to put in the scores. If it were speech, we would have 5, 6, or 7, however many speakers there were listed here, and you would rank them 1 through however many it is, and you give them percentage points. If it were student congress, you would rank the top 8 as you usually do. But we have a debate round up here now, so since we said that the AF had a better case, we'll give the AF the win with 29 points. We'll give the neg 28 points. It asks here, choose winning entry, and the winning entry is 100, and that's the AF. You must do both of these. This is done in order to double check so that you don't accidentally choose the wrong contestant, because once you submit it, you can't change it. You click Submit Ballot. At that point, it will bring you to this check room, this check page. It shows you what you put in and it asks you, is this correct or not? If it's correct, you would click the yes, confirm it. But now let's go back and re-enter the ballot to show you a few things. First off, let's say that you wanted the affirmative to win, but you gave the negative more points. In the Long Island Forensic Association, we do not allow low point wins. So therefore, this will create a problem. If you try to do this, it will tell you, ODRAT, you've marked a low point win, which is not correct. Please correct it before continuing. Okay. Now let's change. So we're going to change it back to 29, 28. But I want to show you this. Let's say you put in the 100, but you accidentally click on the neg and try to submit it. Once again, ODRAT, your ballot had errors. Your winner and chosen side do not agree. It will not let you put it in unless you've given more points to the winner, you've chosen that the side and the contestant both agree. And then you would click Submit Ballot. And now we're correct, so yes, we're going to confirm it. And I'm the first one to submit the ballot for round 1. Good for me. Okay. At that point, you could click Return Home. And if you go back to current ballots and panels, you will notice here that it has the results of your first round. Now, you cannot change the results of it, but you can go back in and edit the feedback so you can add more than this pitifully short ballot that I've written. So we would certainly hope that you would do more than that. You'll notice here it says that the ballots are done. You could wait then in the judge room, or you could just wait by your computer. You would wait for the next round, and as soon as we have the next round, we'll pair it, we'll blast it out, you'll get another blast, and you'll do that second round the same way you did the first round, and on until we finish the tournament.
This video gives some additional information regarding PF ballots. These ballots can be found on Tab Room by clicking your email in the top right-hand corner. Click the blue button to open the ballot. At the top, you will see links to the Zoom waiting room, as well as information regarding which side each team will debate and their speaking position. This will be decided by the coin toss. After the coin toss, please make sure you assign the correct side and speaking position for the teams. You can use the drop-down menu to change the selections. The middle section is also where you'll provide your final tally points. To provide feedback, see the bottom of the ballot. Each tab represents who will see your comments. The first tab will be remarks seen by both teams. Then additional tabs are designated for the specific teams. You can find more information and timers for the round on the right. Please hit the blue Submit Ballot button when you are ready to turn in your scores. Online ballots can be found on Tab Room by clicking the name of the event. At the top, you will see the room link to the Zoom waiting room, followed by a general description of the event. Please review this information before the beginning of your round. Next, you will find the list of competitors in their speaking order. Please follow the order listed. There are no double entries, therefore there should be no reason for a student to be unable to perform in the order listed. This middle section is very important because it is where you will rank and score for the round. Please put a rank for each speaker. For example, if there are 6 speakers, the person you feel who did the best will receive a rank of 1. The person who did the least best will receive a rank of 6. The rank should correspond to the score. Please use whole numbers, no decimals, between the numbers 70 and 100. Therefore, whoever has the rank of 1 should receive the highest score. There should be no ties. A score of 100 signifies that the competitor was flawless and leaves no room for improvement. You may have several competitors who are extremely close in ability, so scores of 96, 95, and 94 for ranks 1, 2, and 3 are possible. Scores below 80 should be used sparingly. A score below 80 means the speaker needs an incredible amount of improvement, and we usually only assign numbers below 80 to students who perhaps forget their whole speech partway through and don't even complete their performance. In addition to numerical scores, please provide feedback for the competitors. Our speakers are looking for ways to improve. The first tab will be feedback available to view for the entire round of speakers. And you can also send individual feedback by either clicking the tabs or the drop-down menu. Please note that the comments will be seen by the students and their coaches. Be constructive, but please be kind with your comments. When you have completed your feedback, you can hit Save and Turn in the Ballot at the bottom. You will be asked to review your ballot and confirm your numbers before submitting. Please submit your ballot before beginning the next round. The last section of this video will go over a few guidelines on what to look for when judging. General speaking skills, volume, pace of speech, eye contact. Overall, students should speak clearly. Delivery should be confident and free of distracting mannerisms. Gestures should enhance what is being said. Leg slapping, playing with fingers, picking at nails, playing with hair, swaying, shifting weight back and forth, and saying and aw are all things that speakers should avoid. If the student is presenting ideas or opinions, those should be communicated clearly in an organized manner. If the student is performing a work with characters, those characters should be distinct and well developed. Please consider how virtual presentation can change these aspects of a speech. If a student's video freezes or skips momentarily, do not count this against the speaker. However, if the speaker is standing too far away from the camera and you can't hear them, make a note so they can fix this. Most categories have a time limit of 10 minutes with a 30-second grace period. Therefore, a student in poetry could perform a piece that lasts 10 minutes and 25 seconds with no penalty. If a student does go over the 30-second grace period, the only penalty that exists is that they cannot be ranked first in that round. However, if you weren't going to rank them first anyway, then a penalty does not really exist. Do not stop a speaker if they go over their time limit. The exception to the 10-minute time limit are impromptu and extemporaneous. These categories are 7 minutes in length with an additional 30-second grace period. Impromptu and extemp also have time signals. In impromptu, verbal time signals are given while the speaker is preparing their speech. These time signals switch to visual when the speaker begins. In extemp, the signals are all visual with no verbal time signals, and they start at the 4-minute mark. In both categories, these symbols for 4, 5, and 6 minutes are all standard by holding up the appropriate number of fingers. When you get to the 6-minute and 30-second mark, please hold up the letter C. And when they reach the 7-minute mark, please hold up your hand as if signaling a stop sign. However, please do not stop the speaker if they go over their time limit.